In order to ensure a clean electoral roll, the photographically similar entries, PSCs, and demographically similar entries have been found through the use of software and field verification. They were circulated to all the DOs and also to the respective BLOs to do a field verification of those who are found to be in the demographically similar entries or the photo similar entries. The special proactive steps were taken for the registration of PWDs, old age, and also the third gender. In this, we took help of the welfare departments, respective departments. For example, the welfare department, whenever the question of the registration of PWDs came. So whomsoever they were giving scholarship, we just cross-checked that they are our voters. To address the issue of urban apathy, we found that there is generally an urban apathy. If I can give you an example, in the 2019 elections, general elections, and if we list all the, say, 7-8 districts where the voting has been least, 4 of them happen to be the metropolitan cities. It's all in our statistics book, which we have published. I am not naming them here, but we are focusing on the urban apathy very, very seriously. In this, our CEOs are signing the MOUs with the departments and with the industry and with the organizations who have more than 500 persons. And we have reached out to the colleges and the educational institutions. What is expected is that after the voting, if the nodal officers are appointed in these organizations with 500 plus voters, and we will try and persuade those voters after the elections, the leave-taking and non-voting voters, we will try and reach to them and say, please join next time. So that's a kind of a awareness which we will start. The Election Commission of India, in pursuance of the legal amendments, had made 4 dates, as you are all aware. And this, by virtue of this, there is a now every quarter, first of the every quarter, one can apply for the registration. And the new, now onwards, the electoral rolls will be updated every quarter. और निर्वाचन आयोग की इस पहल पर कानून में जो बदलाव किए गए, जिसके कारण 4 डेट्स में संभव है, और अब पोल गोइंग स्टेट्स में नामांकन के दिन तक भी अभी मतदाता में सूची में नाम जुड़वाया जा सकता है. तो इसमें यह भी आपके माध्यम से अनुरोध है कि अगर इतनी मेहनत करके नए वोटर्स को जोड़ने के लिए कमीशन ने और फील्ड स्टाफ ने मेहनत की है, तो उनको भी आगे बढ़ के वोट देने आना चाहिए. Friends, I'll also tell you how many specifically benefited by this amendment. I'll come to it and tell you. In an election, voters are our primary stakeholders, and therefore, even those who do not have a voter epic, by and large, we have now ensured that the voting epic card reaches everyone. It's being delivered even now, but by chance, if you don't have, there are these many, almost a dozen other documents through which one can vote. So one need not be worried. What is important is to come to the booth with any one of these, even if one doesn't have an epic. Now the next important thing is the polling station. And that's the next point at which we interact with the voter. The effort is to make the voting experience, it's quite protocol based, but we are still trying that the experience becomes far more enjoyable in the true spirit of the festival of the democracy. Our CEOs and DOs have been asked to identify the lowest polling percentage booth in each constituency. This is what we are doing to increase our awareness and persuade the voters to come and vote. And they are going personally to the polling stations which are having the least percentage of voting below the average in their each respective constituencies. So they'll try and find out what is the issue, why there is a lesser percentage of voting in those particular booths. They'll try and bring them up to the level of the general voting in that particular constituency.